Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I want this video to be the best and perfect guide on how to achieve 50 waves of Legend Onslaught with a team. It will help you achieve your first run. It will help you achieve better and more efficient runs if you have one already. Talking from experience, I'm someone who have already 10 clears here in Midtown. My last 2 clears was me carrying people who aren't that good. I had to explain to them how to be successful in Onslaught, not in life. I'm not their dad. I feel now comfortable, I feel now confident into making a video explaining to everyone on YouTube how to get your 50 wave clears of Legend Onslaught. So first, in this video, I want this to be complete guide, especially for Midtown. I will cover build for Hunter, the best weapons to run, the best and perfect mod setup to have, the perfect subclass to have. I'll explain thing by thing, little by little, until we have everything. And then I will explain how to hold each single ADU very efficiently with tips and tricks. I will also explain how to handle each special objectives like the big drags and ogres very efficiently as well. I'll also explain how to defeat Tormentors very efficiently. I will do that for each ADU. This one, the one at market, and the one at spawn. This one is called the one at beach. So this is the hardest one. I will explain how to do it in a second. I will also explain how to best set up to defeat bosses as efficiently as possible. So first off, for the best weapons to run here in Onslaught, in the kinetic slot: RIPTIDE, Supremacy, Warden's Law, MALFEASANCE, SUNSHOT, UZUME, Aikilos, Buried Bloodline, and TARRABAH. I'll explain in a second. For heavies, Fixed Odds, PALMYRA and Galley. Not so much. So I'll explain why number 1 pick in your kinetic slot should be a RIPTIDE. First off, you don't have to reload this gun whatsoever. It will auto-load itself. There is no downtime of you reloading in the open, taking damage. Chiclip is very strong against big targets like yellow bars, the big dude with axes in hive, explosive thralls with yellow bars, the tanky snipers too. This is amazing against big chunky targets because the more you shoot them, they are losing health, but they are also getting slowed. So they have a lesser chance of getting in the ADU perimeter, so it loses health. The more you shoot them, they lose health, they also get slowed until frozen, so you get to shoot them more before they reach the ADU. Number 2 is a champion shredding machine. So Chiclip with 1 shot will apply slow. It will slow overloads with 1 shot, which is amazing against the fallen overloads. If you fire 3 shots, it will freeze. The 4th shot will shatter. That will stun and stop champions. Also, if you proc Radiant with either SUNSHOT or Fixed Odds or solar weapons with the help of Flint Striker from the artifact, as soon as you get Radiant here, RIPTIDE will break barrier shields when you have Radiant on. It will also freeze them so they don't get the second barrier ASAP. And there is a cherry on top that not many of you rely on, which is the mod here, Torch. While Radiant, you deal increased weapon damage to combatants affected by strand and stasis debuffs. If you proc slow with RIPTIDE on any target like chunky yellow bars and stuff, that target will take 5% more damage from all players who have Radiant. So this is why it's very, very strong. Deal with champions, shreds and slows, yellow bar, crowd control, proc Torch for you and for your team, has auto deal holster, and it has great DPS too, if you guys know. This is my number 1 pick. Number 2 pick, you will be switching to Supremacy for bosses. Supremacy has one of the best DPS in the game for special weapons. I run this with Rewind and Kinetic Trimmers. This is good if you don't fire all of your ammo, so I will be spamming this on bosses. Other weapons worth mentioning here is both Warden's Law with 4th Time the Charm and Vorpal, or Frenzy. They are both equally as good. I would prefer Frenzy here instead for the reload. And also, if you don't have this, you can rock Malfeasance in a Malfeasance Lucky Pants loadout like this, this will be in the pinned comment, don't worry. So you switch to this loadout if you go to the cheese spot, if you have to deal with the big brag, primary damage, if you are dry on special and heavy. I'll be talking more about that scenario in a sec. So again, to sum up kinetic slot, RIPTIDE number 1, be switching to Supremacy for bosses and all that. Warden's Law, Malfeasance if you have to deal with bosses without special or heavy. Moving to the energy slot here, my number 1 pick is SUNSHOT and not Buried Bloodline, because we can get Devour and keep it up with these 2 fragments here, which I'm going to get to in a second once we get to the subclass. So why SUNSHOT? So SUNSHOT is a beast. There is multiple reasons why you should be running this and only this. First off, it has low-key like explosive payload with Sunburn, combination of Incandescent and Firefly, Sunblast. You shoot 1 thrall, they will all go kabloomies. It has insane AoE, insane ad clear potential. It is a hand cannon, so therefore you can one-shot, stun, and stop champions. It is solar, so you get to proc Radiant with it with Flint Striker, and then scorch enemies with Kindling Trigger, and ignite ignite enemies on precision final blows with rays of precision. So by shooting one thrall in the head while radiant, the thrall ignites, it does the ignition damage, and then it explodes with Sunblast, and then it explodes and scorches nearby adds that if they die they will also explode. It's like chain reaction stuff. Sunshot is the best weapon in Onslaught in my humble opinion. Incandescent, Firefly, Radiant, Scorch, and ignitions with Sunshot, and on top of all that, it is an exotic primary. It has the highest chance of giving you heavy ammo breaks with heavy ammo finders, as you guys can read from the mod description. Primary ammo final blows, especially exotic weapons, will help you find ammo more quickly. Multiple copies of this mod increase the ammo gained per drop. So this is the main reason why I'm running Sunshot. Number 2 here, in my opinion, is TARRABAH. Fun fact, my first clear was day 1 running Vesper of Heredius Warlock using TARRABAH. TARRABAH carried me heavily. It can apply Scorch, it can ignite on crit, and it's a primary exotic, so it gives you a lot of heavy bricks and deal with the yellow bars single-handedly. This is why I like it. The only downside of TARRABAH is that you don't have so much range. You have to take some risks, but if you run SMG in PvP, you would be able to run this in PvE as well. TARRABAH is my second pick here. My third pick here will be switching to either UZUME with 4 times the charm deconstruct for bosses. This has great ammo economy. You can consistently and continuously shoot bosses in the head with this UZUME until they die, and then maybe you don't have that, you can use a crafted Aikilos sniper with 4th time and focus fury. This is also very good for DPS. I will switch to this too. The main reason why I have buried bloodline here is to show you guys that you do not really need it. You can proc devour from the subclass, which I'm going to get into in a second. So for heavies, fixed odds or PALMYRA-B and GJALLARHORN. So fixed odds, why everyone is using it right now? The main reason here is enhanced field prep. This will give you a lot more ammo. If you get one ammo box, it will give you like 400 rounds. It's enough. Enhanced field prep gives you like a lot of forgiveness and the best ammo economy there is on solar LMGs. Why do you want a solar LMG? So you can proc Radiant with Flint Striker. Once you do, you can stun barriers champions using it. Enhanced Incandescent will do more ignitions on top of the ignitions you do with Rays of Precisions on precision final blows. So this is very amazing. It also chunks through Tormentors, especially if you have one guy using Div. This will eat the Tormentor alive, as I will try to put clips when I edit. Pick number 2 is PALMYRA-B. A lot of you are sleeping on PALMYRA-B heavily. Bungie very recently buffed the archetype by making it do more damage. The precision frame archetype. Number 1. Number 2, it has enhanced auto-din holster, so the downtime of this is very small. Number 3, I will talk about lasting impression in a second. I will come back to it. Haki Breach armament got buffed heavily. Now it is dealing more damage to Bregs. You know, when there is a special objective of the fallen Bregs, this will eat the Bregs alive because of the buffed Haki Breach armaments. Especially if you run it with a Malfeasance Lucky Pants combo, you can fire 1 rocket, use that Malfeasance, fire 2nd rocket, dodge, fire 3rd one. This will eat the Bregs alive. The reason why I'm rocking lasting impression and not enhanced frenzy and not enhanced explosive light is because you mainly switch to this in the heat of the moment. You see the Breg, you switch to PALMYRA. You have no time to pick Orbs of Power for explosive light. You have no time to wait for frenzy to proc. Lasting impression is already ready at max potential as soon as you switch to PALMYRA-B, so it's the perfect perk for the scenario, for the mission you are going to do with this gun. Moving back to my Orpheus rig, that's it basically. Galley here also get a reserves ammo buff, that's why it's very good. Why is Galley also good and people don't talk about it so much? Is because Wolfpack rounds give Galley the option to kill multiple opponents at the same time. When you do that with blast radius, you get free armor charges. That's why it's very strong. So you get free armor charges, and then you can have like a kinetic weapon search, so your Malfeasance or Warden's Law will deal more damage. For the mod setup, this is where I'm very proud. I'm very proud of this craft. Dynamo will give you super energy when you dodge near targets. This is great, so you get your tether back faster. A solar siphon, so you get extra Orbs of Power. Orbs of Power are essential, so you proc Devour. Here on the subclass, Echo of Starvation, picking up a Void Breach or an Orb of Power will give you Devour. Echo of Persistence and Visibility Overshield Devour have increased duration. So as soon as we pick one Orb of Power, we get Devour. How are we going to generate Orbs of Power? Either with Cypher mods or Reaper here from our class item. Also from teammates supers. Dynamo will give you super when you dodge. Siphon will make you make Arts of Power. Heavy Ammo Finder, since we are using Sunshot, we get more heavy bricks. For the Gauntlet, we have Bustling Detonation. We need the most dodges we can get, so we proc Dynamo so we can seamlessly reload our guns, and so we can pick teammates' Arts of Power using Powerful Attraction. This has a great radius of picking Arts of Power without you exposing yourself in the open, so you can just dodge and cover, and Powerful Attraction will pick the orbs for you, as I will show from the clips. Solar reloads for Sunshot and Fixed Odds in case we will have to manually reload without the dodge. Bunch of resistance mods, and then for Orpheus Rig here I have Insulation, so picking Arts of Power will give you my dodge back. Dodge is also very essential sometimes, so you go invis to res someone, or go invis to do like a special objective, like for example capture mines. Solar Scav, so you get more ammo by picking heavy ammo bricks, and Solar Weapon Surge, so you deal more damage with Fixed Odds and Sunshot. There is more to the Surge here. This will give you the ability to pick the Arts of Power even when your super is full, and you need that to proc Devour. Moving to the class item here, Reaper, so after dodging, the next final blow will give you an Orb of Power. This is essential to restart Devour if you need to. Bomber, you don't really need it here. Moving to the subclass right here, we have Invis on Smoke Bomb and Invis on Dodge. The reason why I have Trapper's Ambush and not Slash Executioner is so I can have my Invis on demand. Whenever I want to go Invis, I smoke myself or a teammate. This is also very important, so maybe you can like Invis on Smoke Bomb to get to like a Fallen Break special objective behind enemy lines, and then you fire a rocket and then dash to reload and go invisible position. For the fragments here, this is why most people get this wrong. You need Devour on pick and Arcs of Power, and you also need more duration to your Devour. This will give you up to 15 seconds of Devour. You can easily keep this up, getting kills or picking additional orbs, which will be the case, which will be very easy to do. You will have consistent 100% uptime of devouring these two fragments just by getting kills. We have Echo of Reprisal. Final blows once surrounded by combatants will give you super energy. This is very easy to abuse. This has 8 meters radius. This is very easy to use, very easy to abuse, but I don't see people using this properly. You tether a group of enemies, you go near them because they are harmless, they are tethered, and you kill other stuff, so you get super with this, and you get super with Orpheus Rig. Finally, for the final fragment here, we have Finisher. Final blows give you invisibility. This is very clutch in sticky situations. You can shoot a throw up to Finisher, and then you can finish him for invis, or maybe there is an explosive throw near you that you cannot kill fast. He's very close, he's finishable, you can finish him in invis, so stuff will not kill you after. This is very clutch, and I always have this when I run Invis Hunter. The main way to recover here is with Devour, not with the actual recovery stat. So for the super, Deadfall and not Mobius Quiver, because this is super meta right now. So that's it basically for the subclass. The loadout, mod setup, the link of all of this will be in the pinned comment. And now let's show you how to actually play Onslaught. Here I am in a Mayhem match, so I can have infinite tethers and the same map here. Basically, I will show you how to hold each single ADU as I promised, how to do each single special objective without failing, and how to handle each single Tormentor on each single ADU. The main reason why I think this is the hardest point to hold is because people do not hold beach, do not hold this hallway, do not hold this line. People often play here, or on the ADU. What happens, every wave there is some sneaky ass that sneaks from this route to the ADU. They slowly but surely get the ADU low, and then whenever a Tormentor spawn or the Demolitioner spawn, the ADU is already like low enough to blow up, so it cannot handle the pressure when the pressure comes in. The main solution to ease the beach area is 1, spend max scraps. Even if it's like wave 20 or 30, always spend max scraps if you are on beach. Number 1. Number 2, have 1 Tether Hunter play here. Play here whenever the spawns are here. I will show you quickly. So there is 3 enemy spawns. I will show you how to hold each single one. So there is either adds spawn here and here. This is spawn number 1. Spawn number 2 adds will spawn there and here. This is spawn number 2. It's the easiest. Spawn number 3 is adds actually like spawn in here and here. Spawn number 3. Spawn number 1 there and there. If you have a well over here, you can use this wall as cover like this or like this. You can use this wall as cover. For the second spawn, which is the easiest, here and here, you can well over here and use this wall as a piece of cover from the ogres that will obviously beam you, from the snipers as well. So well here to use this piece of wall as cover, and tether over here. So they cannot do anything. This will catch them there, and then they cannot get to you. 1% of the ads will sneak by from here, and you can easily kill them before they reach the ADU. So spawn number 1 and 2 are the easiest. You can easily hold them by tethering like that, or like that here. They have no chance of reaching the ADU. It's not possible, in my humble opinion. So this is the hardest spawn, where people think it's easy, but it's not, because slowly but surely ads are sneaking up from beach, and they get to the EDU, making it low slowly but surely. The mistake people make is well in here, and both of the hunters play here, so that it's ads sneaking and they make the EDU low. Slowly but surely, when the Tormentor spawn, they fail, because the turret right there cannot kill everything. The play, I would say, is the best is to have a well of radiance over here. The well guy can have cover from these ads with this wall. It can have cover from these ads like this. One of the tether hunters tether here, so the ads cannot get past this, and the second tether hunter will not play here, but instead will play around this corner. This is very easy to hold if you tether right here. You just need to get to this position faster than the ads. So if there is big targets, they get tethered instantly. You can also tether them right here if you get late to this. If they are like already right here and you are like running here, if you tether over there, you still can fight them off, and you will get your second tether to tether it over there at their spawn. So make sure to defend the beach area from here. Have one tether hunter from here. This will, I guarantee you, this will make covering the beach ADU 10 times easier, and the two guys over there will handle the pressure from bridge. An additional tip for the guy who plays here: if you see the big demolitioners and maybe a Tormentor, hold your ground and keep these tethers going behind you while helping from distance. But keep this, because the Tormentor is going crazy. Your teammates will lure him. I will speak about the Tormentor in a second. Your teammates will lure him to shacks and everything, but you will have to hold this position. Otherwise, ads will make the ADU low slowly but surely. For the special objectives, you will get one that is diffuse mines. The mine will be right there and right there. This is very easy. You go with the smoke bomb here. The ogre will not fight you back. You crouch here, or you don't. You just cap and then refresh with a dodge. This will cap the point, and you can run back to hold this tether. And it's essential for you to come back here so you can hold off this ads right here. The ogre will eventually push you, and you can kill him right here. You don't have to separate yourself from the team, because if you do, ads will sneak by to the ADU. For the guy who's playing beach, this is the guy who's responsible for going there. So basically what you do, you tether these ads, smoke yourself, and then you quickly capture this mine. You refresh your invis with the dodge, of course, right here. You capture this. As soon as you capture it, you go back to your position. Ads will still be tethered, because the tether will still have its duration, to still be up, and the ogre will eventually push, and you can eventually kill him from this while efficiently holding down this position. So that's it for diffusing mines. Now for the big brig or ogre that spawns, he will spawn right there, and the zone where to pick the buff will be over here. I would say before you go to kill this big target, I will say make sure that the bridge hunter is the one dealing with this. So what you can do, you can tether for your warlock homie. Your second tether hunter is over there defending bridge, and you come over here. Invis, get behind this piece of cover, switch to your PALMYRA-B loadout, and then what you do, you fire PALMYRA-B, Malfeasance like that, and then PALMYRA-B, Malfeasance. You will easily take him down alone. You will not need help from your warlock homie that's holding this position. So you can easily take the big target right there. If it's a brig, if it's an ogre, you can easily take him down. No problem with PALMYRA-B. I tell you guys should try it, so you believe me. So that's it basically for this first point. We still have to talk about the Tormentor. Tormentor will spawn over here. What you can do, have one guy play beach, two people that are playing here. For the hunter who's playing here, tether right there, and then run to shacks. For the warlock, the warlock also run with you, try to bait the Tormentor to shacks. Once you successfully bait him here, you go around, and this is very cheesy, and then you well over here. Once you well over here, you have an angle. on the Tormentor in his back, and you have an angle on the tether, the hunter will get orbs from you, will get super energy here, and he will get to refresh his tether when time comes. The other hunter is having fun here in bridge, and you can easily kill the Tormentor. The Warlock might switch to Div, so proc Div, you can easily kill him. Two guys can kill this Tormentor very easy. Also keep in mind, this hunter is playing bridge, can back off a little bit and help with damage. If his tether is still there, he can also help with damage from this angle right here. But the trick is to have someone playing beach. Moving to the point number 2 here in the map, which is market. These walls will not be present when you play Onslaught, if you guys know. So this has also 3 spawn points. It has the spawn point of ads spawning on the tree and over there. It has ads spawning here, here, and here. This is the second spawn point. It will be over there and over here. There's 3 spawn points. So how to tether for each spawn point is actually very easy. If the ads are spawning tree, I would recommend tethering right here. This wall will not be present, so the tether will be there. It will catch ads rushing here and rushing from the door. You can tether inside. It's also an option, but ads will rush from over here as well by the time comes. There will also be sneaky explosive throws coming from mid for some reason, or explosive shanks coming from mid, keep in mind. So you are not completely safe shooting the tether here. You have to watch the radar from every now and then. For the second spawn point, I would argue 1 tether to the left, 1 tether to the right will be very efficient. If the ads push you, you should tether behind the pillar mid, so they cannot push you. You can use this piece of cover right here and kill the Shrieker over there. Kill the Shrieker over here behind this little piece of wall. Use your Riptide to slow things down. You will be completely fine. This is the easiest spawn point to hold. By tethering over there, the ads will naturally gravitate towards the tether and they will get tethered. No issue whatsoever. So for this part, have always a Shax and a turret here. You don't really need the other stuff. Shax here will do the job. For the special objectives, you get diffuse mines, and also the big Breg or the big Ogre. So for diffuse mines, again, you can smoke yourself. The mine will be, I think, over there. You can go diffuse it. Again, smoke bomb and then dodge. You can diffuse it and then the Ogre will come to you. For the big Breg or the Ogre will be over here and the zone will be over here, if you guys know what I mean. So here it's very easy. You smoke yourself, you come over here, the ads will be spawning on you. So how you would clutch this? Basically, quickly switch to your Malfeasance PALMYRA-B loadout. So I would take the buff from here. I will PALMYRA dodge. I come here, PALMYRA, and then run away. By the time I come here, by the way, I do this on my Orpheus Rig Hunter. I just simply switch Fixed Odds to PALMYRA. I don't switch to Lucky Pants at all. So by the time I get here, I fire a third PALMYRA shot and basically just peek shoot with Riptide. Like the third, like 4th, 5th PALMYRA rocket, or by the time I run out of choke clip ammo, the target will die. So before you come here, make sure to tether over there, smoke yourself right there and come here very safely, and then you can pick the buff for 2 rockets, go around, and you will be super safe. So make sure to always tether before you go to special objectives so you can help your teammates max the best possible. For the Demolitionist, when you read the prompt with the red Demolitionists are spawning, they will mostly spawn here and there. So how you would deal with them? I would say tether right there and then jump over here. You can use this piece of wall to peek shoot while the ads will be tethered over there. That's amazing. You can also tether close and that will also debuff the boss. But I will say tether far and your teammate tether close. So your teammates can well there and fight the second boss while you are here fighting this one. So you can easily take him down if you have your Malfeasance combo, and with PALMYRA-B or even just a fusion, you can take him down, no problem, no issue. As soon as the Tormentor spawns here, make sure to tether behind him and run away here. Your friend should well over here, and the Tormentor will be gently focusing on Shax or the the decoy right there, and you can beam his shoulders and his crit spot from here. No issue whatsoever. The ads will be tethered, and you can refresh the tether from your teammate. You can chain them. This is the easiest Tormentor to deal with, in my opinion. So this is basically for the second point, which is the market point. Now we are going to move to the third point, which I think the third EDU is the easiest one to have and to control. It is so easy to the point where it is never the EDU to defend from wave 40 to 50 for some reason. That is actually 3 spawn points once again. There is the spawn point of the ads spawning beach there and there. This is the easiest. Second spawn point of the ads spawning market and under the other bridge. And the third spawn point, which is there and here. And here around market. So basically, the best tethers here are, so when they spawn here, you can just tether right there. They can never go past it. This is the easiest one to defend, no problem whatsoever. And then for the other one, always have a tether right here. For what you should buy here, always have this shacks. And if you are at wave 30, I would argue buy a second shacks here. But I think only this shacks is enough. Make sure to heal him with the ADU batteries and shit, so he stays alive. So this tether will be enough to hold all this. And if the ads are coming from here, you can tether over here because they spawn from there, and here they will come from this way and this way too. This will hold them no problem. For the special objectives, again, you will have mines here and in the market. You can again smoke yourself with smoke bomb. This is why it's better than stylish. And then you start capping. As soon as your invis is about to go away, refresh it so the ogre does not slam you. And then when you cap, run back to your teammates, help with ad clear. The ogre will push you. You don't have to fight him. You don't have to kill the ogre. Just cap the mine, and that's it. The mine is what will wipe you, not the ogre. So once you do that for both, you are safe. Tether is still up. You clear ads. For the other special objective, the big drag that will start like bombarding your ABU over there, the big drag will be over here. I would say play over here. This will be cutted like that, but you will still have this piece of cover. You can easily switch to PALMYRA-B because it deals more damage to drags. Fire Palmyra, MALFEASANCE, Palmyra dodge, second Palmyra. You can spam it because it has lasting impression and not something you cannot stack. So fire like 3-4 rockets, and then you will kill him no problem from this spot. If he starts like bombarding you, you can slide to the other piece of cover right here. He cannot do so much, but he's like a bot, and you should use your brain to counter it. So that's it basically for the special objective. Now for the Tormentor. For the Tormentor, it's very easy. He will spawn over here. So what you can do, as soon as the Tormentor spawns, make sure to tether over there for the ads to be as safe as possible. And then you simply run here and shoot his shoulders and crit spots from here. This is really good. He will not chase you because he will be on the decoy, and you can kill the ads. If he is chasing you, you can retreat further back, and this door is not existent, I believe, so you can have an angle from here still. If not, refresh the tether. If you don't have an angle on him, of course, refresh the tether and well over here. So when you well over here, the ADU is far from you. It will not take damage, and you can shoot his shoulders. He will be having fun with the Shack's decoy over there. So very simple, very straightforward, very easy. So I hope this video covers special objectives, the mines, tormentors, zones, spawns, and the weapons. SUNSHOT is crazy. Fixed odds, amazing. Riptide, juicy. Orpheus Rig, Midtown, Void Hunter, spicy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. I hope this will help you achieve future Onslaught runs. If you really need help and you watch this video, you can join my Discord, message me, and then whenever I'm going to do runs, I will make sure to Sherpa and carry you to a 50 waves legend, because I find it not so hard, and I find it easy enough to like help people do it. Like, it's not that hard. I can like help people do it as an extra positive thing I am doing while wasting my time playing this game. So if you want, if you need help, you can join my Discord, and when I have time, when I play Onslaught, I'll message you and get you in my team, so we guarantee the W. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to like and comment to help out with the algorithm. Make sure to sub to not miss my future uploads. Good luck farming. See you in my next video, and peace.